Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Calistro. Welcome back. Where's my control? Let's see. All right. Everything's working. Coffee is ready. Turn off the light. Welcome back. Earth mind. What am I doing here? Oh, I was taking the picture. Oh, yeah, that's right. Coffee's hot. Okay, I was taking the picture to compare that the sun never sets in Fair Missoula. It never sets at the spiral or at the divine staircase. It never sets here. And it never sets at the top of the world. But now we know it never sets at the bottom of the world as well. No matter where we are, no matter what time of day, from this point, we'll put it nighttime. The sun is always there. Always there, just like at the tops of the world. This makes me wonder. And if you're in my Discord, I posted that maybe it's a hollow earth and we're on the inside of it. I don't know. I like this part. The whole atmosphere, everything's amazing. Oh no. Oh, I have the HUD turned off, don't I? I do. Let me turn the HUD on. Oh no, Spectral Steed cannot be summoned. Right. Now it's like playing normal, like playing co-op. Cholesterol knows. But I guess this isn't really the bottom of the world anymore. Now that we have the Forsaken Hollows in Night Rain. I suppose. Oh man, if you think about it, we are now playing in the past. This is the past of Elden Ring. The current, I guess, Night Rain would be the present of Elden Ring. That's interesting. It beckons us. Oh, you know what? We're gonna need a shield for this. Oh man, we definitely are. Okay, we got the beast repellent torch. We need a shield with what is that? A parry. Yeah, I guess any parry buckler. What's a good? I could try doing a parry dagger. That's impossible. I'm not that good. All right, we'll just use a regular. We'll just use the gilded iron shield because it matches gold. You know, I was checking here on Steam. Steam, there's 36,000 people playing on Steam this game, and Night Rain has 34,000, and that's just on Steam alone. That's crazy to me. So he hit so hard. Quit that. And that's why I love I love Crucible spells. All right, we'll put our sign out. See anybody needs help, and we will traverse the abyssal woods this evening on this merry New Year's Eve. We'll have the torch out to keep the beast away. You know what? I think it's kind of... Oh, dang. I think it's kind of strange that the Chaos Flame can affect animals as well. I figured... And let me see what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that I always assumed that the Flame of Frenzy only affected those who had fallen into like a deep depression, despair, loss of hope, were filled with negative emotions, right? And if it's affecting animals too, that means it doesn't do that. It must affect only like the weak-minded, or it doesn't have any requirements at all to be infected. You know what I mean? Oops. We're just gonna go. Take for instance these I guess they're goats or sheep. They're also infected. Oh. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's any gold road tiles anywhere that we haven't seen in this gloom. We'll keep an eye out. Abandoned church. Let's read that item description there. So with that perfume bottle having Frenzy Flame, that means the Frenzy Flame also, I mean, it must not be what we think it is. If it's affecting plant life and affecting simple creatures like goats and rats. And not only the plant life, but also I suppose it's affecting the water. And maybe that's how it's getting into the rats. The goats are eating it. They're dying, or they're drinking the water. They're dying. Maybe the rats are eating the droppings of the goats. I don't know what rats eat. They eat everything, right? Even these the plant life is taking on that Halloween vibe. Oh, you know what? Let's go smash this. See if this has changed too. Nope. Hey, Meta. Why shouldn't goats? I don't know. I mean, you figure they only have like 3 prime directives, right? Eat, sleep, procreate. Oh, I guess 4 if it's poop. Or definitely poop. But then oh yeah, the Albinorks would be prime prime subjects to the frenzy flame. But unless they don't have spirits, right? If they don't have spirits, maybe they don't. Because animals have spirits, but I mean, they're trees. We know trees have spirits. We've seen tree spirits in the mountaintop of the giants, right? So maybe you have to have like a conscious spirit to. I don't know about these rocks. So the frenzy flame has got to be more. It's got to be less biological and more metaphysical, or something like that. I got lost in the woods. Let's set a marker. Wait. I wonder if there's a connection. Because there's no frenzy connection in the water here. Oh, good grief. Y'all like the flame? Y'all got the flame? So do I. Oh, good grief. Alright, here we go. Nope, nope. Pull this out. Oh, I wonder why it's not all in the water. But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the roots. Roots in the Erd tree. When you look at the Erd tree with a telescope at night, you can see kind of the same pattern, but not, you know, distorted by water, beyond the roots in the sky. I wonder. Creatures, they don't even know they're infected, I think. There it is. All right, there it is. Can we get him in one shot? Can we get him in one shot? This is the moment of truth. What weapon shall we use? What weapon has a good... This weapon. Oh, it doesn't. Well, 140 is pretty good, but it's... I don't have it. You know what? We're going to try it anyways. Where is... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Wait, okay, hold on. I need to put all this stuff away. All right. Where is... What is it that... Is it... Which one is it that... Boosts your resistances? It's one of these. Hold on, let me... Is it death? Okay. Madness. So we're looking for focus. Okay. Oh. Alright. Oh, I'm being summoned and I don't have talismans on? Good luck to them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, good grief. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. All right. These poor guys. Oh, no. I will do my best. Swords. Nope, change that. Change swords. You know what? Let's give him this light. See if that does it. Any damage. That will. That'll do damage. We're doing time damage right there. There we go. All right, all right. Swords. Where'd he go? Somewhere in here is a good weapon. Oh god. Uh. Nope. That one. Now this one. Got it. Alright. Now this one. Where's my rot spell? I need a lightning spell. Oh good, it's not over here. Pretty good. Oh, good job. Good job, lightning spells. Did I don't think I helped, honestly. But we'll pretend that I did. All right. Back to the mission. All right. So we need focus. Stuff that raises focus. Oh, wait. That. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That. That's pretty much it. Right? Yeah. All right. And let's see. We need this. And we'll do we'll do that just in case. All right. All right. Here we go. Get rid of that. That. Get old faithful out. All right. Where is this thing? Whew. All right. Wait. Oh, shit. Where? I need this. There we go. All right, here we go. One and done. One and done. We got him. It would have been one and done, but I screwed that up. Dang. All right. All right. I'll get him this time. I get it. I screwed it up. All right. He's got to be that way. My runes are that way. There he is. All right. How many runes did I drop? 1 million or something? Who cares? Okay, here we go. Well, dang. All right. All right, we'll try it again. We'll try it again. All right. Let's see if I do this, I might have enough health. Because there was a build where I did have enough health to withstand one whole. Where'd he go? Never mind. Oh wait, this is new game plus something, so I'm definitely not gonna. Okay, that makes sense. Let's do this. See if that helps. One and done. One and done. We got him this time. Or 5 and done. You bum. Oh, come on. It's a 3. New game plus 3. All right. We got it. We got it this time. Forget the rooms. Let's focus on the. Oh. Welcome back, Cayman. All right, we got it. Oh man, too slow. Come on, survive. No. Yeah, man. Look at those humans turn to. Is that the end result of not having a Lord of Flame? All the adherents of the Frenzy Flame will eventually turn into these creatures. There went all those runes too. Oh. All right, I got you here. Too early. Too early. All right, so the trick is, I know that it's like when he raises his hand to do the. I'm just slow in my old age. Hold on. All right, let's do this. All right, I got okay. We got him this time. I got you. Come on. Come get some. Got you. Oop. It's not pretty, but it works. Do I have the sneaky armor? The what is that armor? The Black Knife Assassin armor? Yeah. I think I do. Hold on. I also have some sneaking armor. I think let's go get another one. Let's go get them. Oh wait, I need these. Is it? Oh shit. To sneak past him or to kill him? All right, there's two. I think there's 6 of them in total. I'm on a roll now. Ooh. This has got to be one of my favorite zones. Even though people complained that it was empty, it's too scary. Oh. Here we go. Especially this portion down here. Hold on, let me see. Do I have the armor? Surely I do. Surely. There it is. Let's see. Isn't it just the greaves that give you the advantage? All right, here we go. Oh, so silent, so deadly. It's like silent and deadly after eating Taco Bell. Uh-oh. All right, we're going to turn off the HUD for this one. Get all atmosphere. Oh, you know what? You know what else will help us out? Let me see. Where's Crepus's, boom. Oh, it's just one piece? Oh. Oh, well. We're going for it. Oh, look at, there he is. So can you sneak up on him behind him? How close can you get? Oh man, let me see if I can get around this tree. Come up behind him. Oh. I looked into the eyes of death. Oh, at least there's a Steak America. Marica. All right, we'll put on some good ninja armor. And a good ninja mask. Oh, almost a face reveal. Yeah, see, I can't even target the creature. Oh, wait, I have the thing turned off. That's right. I have the HUD turned off. What am I doing? All right, here we go. Oh, you know what? Let me turn the HUD on. There we go. Nope. I got him this time. Ninja. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Alright, let's see. I need me a good ninja weapon. Right here. This one. Well, wait. Oh, hold on. We'll go hunt the other ones. There's a grace. There's supposed to be a grace somewhere around here. I know there's one up here. And there's one somewhere this area. Alright, we'll put 3 over there. Silly rats. They don't hear me. Where is that grace? Why is that glowing up there? All right, here we go. We'll go get. I think the last 2 are over here. Is there 5? I think there's only 5. The last 2 are together. I believe. Yeah, there's one right there. Oh, okay. Here we go. No way. Stay away from this plant. Oh. Oh no. Break free, break free. Dang. The stake. Wait, there's 3 of them right here. Yeah, so there is 6. There should be 1 behind me and 2 ahead of me. Let's get the one behind me. Because there's the grace over here too. All right, let's go around him and get the grace first. All right. Yeah. Sneaky is the game. Let's get something big. Big and nasty. All right, here we go. That's done. Hey, Joy Toy, welcome back. Welcome back. We're hunting winter lanterns, or no? What are they called? They're not called winter lanterns. They're called aging untouchables. That's what they're called here. There's the Steak America. Oh, I guess a little tidbit. I guess with this Steak America being here, that means that this place was once friendly to the Erdtree. Oh, I wonder if we do a light of mid quest. Nope. Oh. Ah, come on. You know what? Let's put that on just in case. Let's see if that works. Let's do this spell. Since it's white holy magic, and see if it affects them. Nope. The clarify the malted. Hold on, let me see. I have it. I think it's both. Let's see. The clarifying charm and the malted necklace. Yeah. That didn't seem to help. Oh yeah, I every time I have to look it up, or you know, I have to like open up the menu and look with the explanation to see what focus does and stuff like that, because man, I forget. Oh. Oh, come on. You know what makes me wonder also with these creatures being the way they are, I wonder if it's, I don't like to think it's just gameplay mechanics, right? But if like holy sacred spells and stuff like that are not affected, they're not affected by any of that or any spells, or does that mean in the end the frenzy flame is stronger above all else? That's what this tells me, right? He missed. I'm back. We're gonna see if that this even does damage. No. No. Huh. It's just a curious thing that they're invincible until you their little wand is parried. Let's see. Wait, where's the other show tool? There it is. Oh, I only have it. Dang. Okay. Ouch. Wait. What is the point of the Eclipse Flame or Godwin's Black Flame? I swear at one point it said that it only worked on Tarnished. So it was like strictly a PvP fire thing. I don't know. Man, I know it said that somewhere. There we go. It's Deathblight, right? Right? But I swear back in the beginning of the game it said that it only affected Tarnished. But I'd have to look that up on the internet, see if that's a hallucination I had, or if it's something they changed, since it doesn't have any real effect in game for anything. Hallucination. It doesn't affect non-tarnished, right? But where does it say that now? That's what I want to know. Where did I get that information from? Hold on, let me get to Grace and we'll look through items. No? Oh. All right, we got to get our regular Inquisition gear out so they know who's coming for them. P.S. Smith says it? Oh, okay. Missed. Where is that? That's an incantation, right? Wait, do I not have it? Death Flare. Where's the lightning spells? Incantation channels the... Oh, this is Death Lightning. Let me see. Death Flare. Oh, is that on... That's on the show tool? Where's that? Death Flare, okay. Death Flare. Set the illustrious sun ablaze with the Prince of Death's flames, afflicting death element upon foes. Follow up with additional input to bring down an armament. Ensoul the sight of an eclipse aspires, preventing the onlookers of burning the gaze. Castle depicts eclipse. No, it doesn't say that on Death Flare. Where is Fia's Mist? What is that an incantation or is that an Ash of War? I don't remember. Let's go through. Death sorcery. All right. Fia's Mist. Okay, create the deathly mist and cast it. Death by mother. The sorcery is developed at the round table and is effective only against tarnished. So this Fia's Mist is only effective. Murdoch, there's a lot of things of the DLC that you don't like it? That makes you dislike it? Like what? The sorcery was developed to oppose the round table hold, and it is effective only against tarnished. Wait. Oh, it requires a lot of intellect. My guy's not that smart. He's only got 11 intellect. Huh. I'm gonna have to put that on Albedo. See what she can do with it. We'll bring him death. Unrewarding exploration? Oh, I don't know about that, man. I can see that well, you call them grape heads. I can see that they're a real pain in the ass. No lie. Pine cones? No, I don't understand pine cones. Sorry, pine cones. What? I don't know. The pine cones, man. The pine cones, man. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, Logan or whatever his name is, Lagoon. But man, dude, the the evil. Oh, the Shadow Tree fragments. Well, I mean, yeah, you might be right, but the game is the DLC is amazing. I think. I mean, sure, it's not. If I look hard enough, I could find some flaws with it. That it's too short. It could be longer. There should have been more Godwin, maybe. But like this area, a lot of people complain that this area is like empty. Man, this place is got the most atmosphere. It tells a crazy story. Oh, it's a double-edged sword. I will give you that. I mean, like when I first walked up to this area and I saw this, and I was like, "What in the world am I looking?" At first, I thought these were like humans with duck bills or like not beaks. You know, they had like golden beaks. And then I got closer and I was like, what am I looking at here? And I'm like, are these like duck people? And then I noticed, I'm like, no, they have like spikes through their bodies. Their heads have been chopped off. But now that I see the worm theory in my eyes, could that be worms? Golden worms? Because no, let's not get too crazy. It's just they've just been executed and put those rune arcs or whatever they are, golden arcs right through them. I mean, this imagery is like, oh, okay. I thought I was being stunned. It's just amazing atmosphere. This is like high-end stuff. You think it's to keep the frenzy at bay? I think it's more of a warning, in my opinion, to tell anybody that comes here, you better watch out, or you're gonna end up beheaded. And I know I have a video on this like from 7 months ago, called The Hunt for Midra. I just love this place, but I still even after a year or how long ever the DLC's been out, I still think it's a warning. I just wish I knew what happened to their heads. Where are the heads? It kind of reminds me of a... Wait, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of them? Oh, I was going to say, you remember that... what's that book called? They made a movie. The 13th Warrior. Eaters of the Dead. You know, when the barbarians come through in their first clash with the heroes and they take that one guy's head and they kill him and cut his head off and they rip it off and they're looking for him and they're like, his head's missing. And the other guy's like, they always take the heads. This is what I feel. I feel like this is 13th Warrior and I'm like Antonio Banderas. And I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. It's not as fun as the base game. If you think so. Fun is objective or subjective. I'm having fun just looking at this stuff, man. As much as I love battle, and my saying when I get into a battle, like a lot of times it's when it's just me and Cholesterol or me and my son, I'm like, battle good. I love battle, right? I like the excitement, but it's also like stuff like this is awesome, man. Just as fun to me. But I'm just an old man. What do I know? I'm an old inquisitor. And this place is awesome. And yes, I always use the torch. I never use the lantern because the lantern to me is like, I don't want to say game breaking or lore breaking or whatever. I feel like It's more in reality, not reality. It's I like the look of the lantern or the torch better. And when I came over here the very first time, and I was like, oh man, there's more Inquisitors over here, and I saw that they were like infected with the flame as well, or the ones over there were. I was like, man, do they know that their buddies behind them are infected? Oh, look, they are infected. They're using both spells. So, man, it's like they must have gotten infected by the frenzied flame in the middle over there. Genocide, not genocide, but they're calling. And it's like, man, and is that why they never went home? It's because they were infected. They didn't want to spread the infection, but they were too weak to kill themselves or kill each other. You know, they didn't have that fortitude to believe in what they were doing. Oh, maybe they were the pile of skulls. I don't know. We'll have to look. But also, like, you can hear them, like, do all... Does this creature have hooves? Because it sounds like they do. It almost sounds like an insect. What if these were like... What are those hooven creatures? What if they do have hooves? No, she doesn't. We just hear the pitter patter of her flat feet. Yeah, she got flat feet. Fare thee well into the flames. Those leaves. It's so weird that there's no like markings or anything. No like statues of like saints or deities. Nothing. Not even like any type of sorcery stuff. Just the story that we see everywhere. Whatever this story is. And here's an interesting thing too. In a lot of the places that we go around here, right? Like especially the Black Keep, Bellerat. You ain't see no books. These are books. You see stone tablets and you see scrolls. But these are books and scrolls. So this must have been
Leave. Now. Come no closer. No closer, I say. The man's words.
make a book out of the Erd tree. One day, 10 years from now, when I write a book about this, just like Smowtown and Vadi, it's going to be called The Inquisition Files. It's going to be the cover is going to be made out of the Erd tree. It's going to be called the Erd tree Files. Kind of like the Y Files. But it's really interesting. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It was so this. He must have been influenced by a more advanced culture than what it was around the Erd tree, or around the Hornsent Tower. Because if they were just using scrolls or the scrolls, we do know that one scroll is made from the white bark of the of a tree or whatever, the Sacred Right scroll. And they use stone tablets, and this guy's using books. I mean, he's binding stuff together. That's a huge advancement, a leap in civilization there. Oh, let's see. Slope. Considering seed bank archives, all the histories ancient to the modern is, I believe, supposed to be in the Shadowlands. Since Mensmer decided not to burn it. Okay, yes. Since Mensmer didn't decide to burn it, right? I mean, he's definitely got some ancient esoteric knowledge there. Well, Nick, I mean, the Inquisitors here were here to wipe out everything that was. Think about it. It's more like the burning of the Library of Alexandria. All that knowledge up to that point, from all the prehistory and everything that humanity lost when the Library of Alexandria was burned. This, I think, if we were going to find a parallel to a real world, and I know the community likes doing that, this would be that. This would be the Library of Alexandria. Oh, Nick, that is a cool. That would be cool if the leaves of the, well, if the paper of the Erd tree would catch on fire too. But you know, it'd be even cooler that if blah. You get me all excited. Hold on. Also, it would be cool if the paper glowed, shone like the Erd tree too. Yeah, that too, man. War is a horrible thing. You lose a lot of things, especially like what was it like in the early 2000s when ISIS was going around destroying all those historical sites in the Middle East too, man. That was awful. Well, we lose a lot of things because of war. And it probably is ground zero for madness also. But a little thing that, before I get started here, I was talking about the leaves, not the leaves, the paper glow or shining like the Erd tree, because if it was made from Erd tree paper, because I think if paper was made from the Erd tree, it would be the same way. Because if we look, where is it here? If we look here, the lampposts aren't using flame; they're using leaves from the Erd tree, to glow, the light up the street, like this. These are leaves. Did anybody ever notice that? Hold on. So if there was paper made from the Erd tree, it would glow too. I think. And I think that would be a really cool book. Where am I? Down here. I also wonder why there are different colored flames too. Like the tomb we wake up in is white, and the hero's grave in Alpha's Plateau has golden flames. I don't know. I'm sure a color plays a lot with things, especially with flame. I think Scummage has like this hour, 90-minute video about the colors, and that may answer some of your questions, maybe. Well, I mean, it's all wavelengths, right? Wavelengths have different colors. It's funny that they left this. This is a... There's something. Birds. You know what? Look at those pine trees. Those are pine trees, right? What if this was from... Where do we find pine trees? Or pine firs? Fir? I don't know. I don't know anything about firs. I'm not a... Yeah, let me take a screenshot of this. Let's hit it with different colors. Different colors. Hold on. Just to be safe. Whoops. Damn. That's what I get for not having my HUD on. Oh well, there goes that mystery. We'll never know now. To play through number 4. Yeah, he's definitely influenced by something else besides the Bellerat and the horn scent, because there's no tablets here. It's a much more advanced society that he's getting his information from, or he's dealing with. And I would say it's Erdtree. Oh. All right, we got him this time. Ooh, almost got him. Ah, you thought I was gonna die. They must have done it right since we don't hear much about them and the friends we all. Well, hmm. That's a pretty good statement because I don't we don't see anything from Mesmer's armies down here, so it was already, yeah, they did it right. And with the inquisitors that are infected not going back or returning home, then yeah, Nick, I think that's a fair assessment that you have there. I get weirded out because of the spirals. So, did they live here? It seems like they are all invaders. What do you mean? What are you? Who's the they that you're talking about? The people that lived here at the manse, or the Hornson in general, the invaders, the inquisitors. I wonder if you can put him to sleep. You can. Oh, I see what you mean, Nick. Um, yeah, these guys were probably on the cutting edge of their, I guess, their science, you could say, of, or their cultural evolution, probably. And probably, if there's a way, I would say they were probably also in alliance with the Erdtree, but I've yet to see anything, an Erdtree symbolism, sigil, relief, or anything that shows that. Maybe Karian? I'm not too up on Karian stuff. But I'm sure if, as a community, if we scoured through this, we could find something. I mean, if we look at their candlesticks, right? They definitely don't have the double snake imagery that we find at the bottom of the Black Keep. We don't. I mean, it's all like really unique stuff. Like even their, I want to say their vases here, containers, but the chairs. Let's see if the chairs have anything. The chairs have, what was that, like an eagle? I don't know. Right. That you know what, that is a curious statement that he says that a God that we all know so well, right? Holding hands, I guess. No. Hmm. No, I don't believe so either. I don't believe that the, well, I take that back. All right, so you're saying I just not convinced that the horns were here when the gate was originally used. Just they found it, they found out about it later. Okay, let me ask you this question. If you don't believe that the horn scent were part of it, right? Then why is there horn scent bodies in it? If you can answer that convincingly, I think you might be onto something. The Necronomicon right there. What is this in the world? Right there. Necronomicon. Found in blood. Written in blood, found in human flesh. You don't think it always looked that way? I assumed he was talking about America, right? I assumed he was talking about America. Or maybe he was talking about Radigan. Because in my belief, I believe it in the trailer that we see that it's Radigan. Radigan was the last one to use the thing and become a god. But yeah. Nick, I agree with you. It is strange. Okay, what you used before, I agree. Meta, I guess Meta agrees with you, which I agree with you too. All right, let's see. Let's see if we. Oh. Let's bless him. Oh, bless him too. Oh, he was too powerful. To me, it really seems like the Hornsent came on all these boats. How? Okay, Nick, explain that to me. That's a curious statement. Explain that to me. I'm ready to listen. All right, Slope says, my thoughts on the corpses on the gates or how it resembles dregs from Dark Souls. Okay. Same metaphor, though, those empowered to trample over the corpses of the weak. Slope, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good statement. One shot, one kill. Oh, I missed. Oh. Fly up. All right, let's see what Nick says. I want to hear what he's got to say here. The boats have horned beasts on at the top. True, and it is the only real good explanation for why the horns seem like invading our companion force. Where they come from is another question. So all right, I can see. Are you? Let me ask you this question. And I'm not pushing back just to be difficult. I'm just wondering, are you getting that idea from or are you getting that bias from an influence from like Dragon Age, like the Kunari, right? They have horns. They're from another land. They're invading the main land of where the Dragon Age stories take place. Could that be influencing your perspective on that, on the horn scent? And if you don't know about Dragon Age, then it's not. Then it may not be. Okay, he knows about the Kunari. All right. I mean, nothing. In what I've seen, I don't see anything that really would suggest that the Hornsent are from another place. The stone coffin boats that we see on the Cerulean coast, we know, well, A, they're called stone coffin, right? Two, we know that inside of them is that putrescent goo, and so I don't see that that is where unless you're meaning some other ships that I don't know about, that would indicate an invasion from where they weren't sent. Sorry. Jackal plays D&D. Good job, man. D&D. Or I mean D&D now. Sorry, I'm old. Jackal, congratulations. I hope you had a good playthrough. Yeah. Okay, Nick. I can see how you're seeing it. And, you could possibly be right. You could possibly be right. I mean, none of us really know the truth, but I can see what you're saying. This guy. That guy didn't say the truth. You were DMing a murder mystery. Oh, nice. I used to DM for my kids. I even made like a whole, because the rules for D&D got really complicated and they were like really getting into it, or they were getting into it, but they were, it's just really convoluted, the story or the rules, right? So I made a simplified version for my kids, and we called it Dice Adventures, and it was really fun, really easy dice rolling. So everything was by chance. It was a, what was it? I think it was, everything was a dice 20, and by chance and skills and stuff like that, you could add +1, +2, +3 to your rolls, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, those D&D times back in the day. Anyway, hold on. Anyways. Oh, his heart was cut out. That's pretty cool, man. You think the putrescence is what makes the Abenorg stop being able to walk? Nick, how do you get that? Explain that one to me too, man. Oh yeah, post it up, man. Post up that your D&D thing picture. I'd love to see it. Oh, is there a painting on this? Oh man, is there a painting on this one? Nope. Oh, the paintings are all taken down. Oh, the paintings are all, they've all been ripped off. Unless, let's use some forensic science and pull out the black light. Let's see what we can find. Nope, nope, it's wood. Never mind. Stupid books. The Inquisition doesn't read. We memorize. Verbally. Night Rain and the Cleansing Tear. Alright, let's see. It removes invasive contaminants and the participant has a heaviness to it, and it's like a part of their blood it pulls to their feet. Okay, but if I don't know, I would. Have you played the Scholar's story? Have you seen a lore video on the Scholar's story? In Night Rain. Okay. So, all right, Nick. So, Even after playing the Scholar story, you still think that? I'm just wondering. I guess that's a yes. That's a dumb question. Sorry. Oh, like Star Wars characters? Like, was that you that did that? Or was that Boss? Or no, that was Jackal. Was it Jackal? Dang, I don't remember. Somebody had a really good. You think like Star Wars characters or like characters from the vanilla game? Jackal, yeah. Good job. No, like I think this color and the are literally writing on me. Oh, really? What makes you think that? And why if you're replying, let me just say, Warren, if that it was the case, that'd be horrible writing. If that was true, it would be real lazy, and I don't think FromSoft would do that. Just because of a moveset? I don't know, man. I would have to respectfully disagree. No, man, it's really lazy. It's really lazy writing because what they're doing is taking an already known identity, already known character, established character, and just copying and pasting the motifs to another character. I mean, if I use America's Hammer, right? Hold on, let's see. Where is it? If I use America's Hammer, it's just like Radigan's. Does that make me Radigan? No, it doesn't. I mean, that's why I think it'd be horrible writing, and that's why I think, you know, Melina being the Glowmite Queen would be horrible writing too, because it completely takes away her agency, it takes away her from her entire story, and it takes away from the mystique of the Glowmite Queen too. This really powerful character, now that she's just reduced to like this side, you know, kind of like a damsel in distress type character. Nah, that's bad writing. And Nick, I understand what you're saying, and I can understand that that may be a common view too. No, and like I always say, you could be completely right, but in my opinion, nah, no, thank you. But I'd love to hear more. I mean, I'm open to any interpretation. Nothing's set in stone, except that Roger is a liar. Well, I'm gonna come out with that video. I'm gonna come out with that video for you, Jackal, one day. One day. One year from now. For New Year's 2026 or 27. Oh, I would love to hear it, man. I would love to hear it, Nick. Oh wait, there is something I missed. Because I'm a lame. It's back this way. You got me all distracted with how Roger's a liar. Sorry. Slope. 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 Okay. Okay. Let me just say this. Slope. Let me read to everybody what Slope said. And he could be right. Don't get me wrong. He said, and it's discussing how we don't know a lot of things about the characters and parallels and stuff like that. The Deathmatch companion origins are literally not explained. Correct. Except that we see Fia was in Lindell originally. But we know, Slope, that not to be true. That is not true at all. Because she's a tarnished, and all tarnished, and we see her in the slideshow, right? Come back to life because she's got grace. All tarnished are from outside the lands between. Cries in Spellblade. Jackal, that hurts me. I'm sorry. Your glintstone tears taste good. No, no, Jackal. Don't cry. Well, apparently Vari's been killing them, Nick. He's been killing all the maidens. This is gonna work. Good. Dang. Nope, I'm not gonna. Nope. I'm not gonna get blood hungry. He's gonna end up killing me. Let me just get some grace over here. Two for one? A two for nice. Now this is a cool place. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, Nick says, you know, Knife Hair seemingly reawakened in a tomb just like a tarnish does, and you are tarnishing some Night Rain. I don't think the Night Fares are tarnished. I don't even think they're alive. Well, we know what's his name's not alive. He's lost in death, or one who lives in death. But I believe they're all dead. That's why they don't need torrent, the spirit jump. They run faster. It's because they're just spirits, and that's why they don't have fall damage. Old Gideon probably wasn't along with a lot of tarnish. All we really know is that tarnish were prophesied to return in the lands between. Sometimes tarnish just feels like a shorthand for disposable chosen ones. Chosen undead. Yeah. You know what? I still miss being called the Ashen One. Ashen One. Slow, but there might be a pre-world ascension of the lands between. You might have to explain that one. Your mind, Fia's grace almost appears to be on someone else, like she is noticing. No, come on, my mind. Because mine. We know it's hers because it's. If we're gonna, we know it's hers because of the narration. It's hers, and also that she's in the round table hold also, which is for tarnished too. Also, bearer of the curse, bear seeks Bear seek least lest. What? J- Bear seek lest. I I don't remember. I know Bear of the Curse is Dark Souls 2, but I don't remember the next part. Sorry. Well, they're all separate from her, right? No, now, excuse me. They're all separate from each of the characters. They're hovering before them, you know, like, and also we have to realize that it's just a painting. Do we take that as a literal thing? But if we do take it as literal, they're all just floating near the person that they're reawakening. Unlike the one that we see that touches our character, it physically touches our character, like it physically touches what's his face? What's his name from Night Rain? The Wilder, you know. Nick says we don't know jack shit about anyone at the round table. In his opinion, but we know they're all tarnished. If they're not tarnished, we know that they're associates of either the Two Fingers or America, because we have Hugh, and we know he's tied to the round table because he's tied there, and he's there because of America. And we have the Two Fingers, right? And when with the Two Fingers, we have the finger reader. So, but we know those are tied with the greater will, which is tied to America, which is tied to the greater will, which is tied to each other, to the tarnished, right? Nobody can go to the round table hold unless they're tarnished. Even Dung Eater goes to the round table hold, and he says the protection of this place, because tarnished are not supposed to fight each other there, right? Insha is there. He's a tarnished, but he breaks the rules, right? And we kill him. What's his name? Albert goes there. We kill him. He breaks the rules too. Only tarnished can go to the round table hold. We don't, or associates of the greater will. One of the name tarnished doesn't even show. Okay, just because we don't, just because there is the round table hold, that doesn't mean that every tarnish goes there, right? You have to have a maiden to take you there, or somebody give you the invitation to go there, right? That's why Vari's very surprised, right? Because we know Vari's a tarnished, and he knows about the Two Fingers, because we can assume or deduce that he was a tarnished of the round table, because he knows about the round table, knows about the Two Fingers, he knows a lot of things that he shouldn't know. So he's obviously defected from the round table, and he's killing maidens. And in killing our maiden, we were not supposed to be able to get to the round table hold. So when we tell him, "Oh, we made it to the round table hold," his reaction is like, "Huh? You made it? How?" You know, and then he's like, "It doesn't matter," right? But okay, Earthworm, not all see grace though. All tarnish, when they come back to life, see grace. When they decide not to follow it, when their heart changes, their mind changes, or they have their free will to do something else, they lose the grace. They lose the sight of grace. When they lose faith, they have to lose something that grace gives up on them, or they lose it themselves. Your pharaohs, and just my king. Hey, yeah, as long as America is your goddess, that's it. In my opinion, is that the origin of life and the opposite of runes of death is that grace on the table, and is America's doing. That's interesting. You're not Jackal's not convinced that Var was a tarnished. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Yep, she is a tarnished, and she's never seen grace. I'll have to look. Okay, Nick. So when Vare says what we think of the Tomb Figure, that's him trying to find information out about the Two Fingers. Not he's manipulating us into letting down our guard. I mean, you can't trust Vare. You have to look between the lines. You know, it's like if you were gonna, you know, I can't think of a an instance where I not nothing I could say on stream, but you have to read between the lines when it comes to Vare. He's manipulating you. He's acting ignorant for you to spill your guts. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so when it comes to Rodrika, I'll have to read her stuff again. And I don't think all her tribe came with her. Just some of them. No, Jackal, you're right. You can't trust the Two Fingers either. You shouldn't trust anybody in the lands between, except for me and other Inquisitors. That's it. But me, number one. No. You really, you shouldn't trust anything. If you can't see it with your own eyes in game, you shouldn't trust any dialogue, any written description, or anything. You should take it all with a grain of salt. Honestly. Yeah, I mean, Vari's watching us. Oh, that's why you like his armor? Cholesterol. Watch it. Let's see. My favorite guy is boiled prawn guy. He just doesn't get. I feel bad. Slope. What is that boiled prawn guy's name, by the way? Anybody remember his name? Anyways, he's got the most tragic, one of the most tragic tales, because he just, you know, he's out of prison, he's back to life, and he wants to start a new life, and then Dung Eater dungs all over him, all over his plans, all over his future. Just rob Bogart, I think, yeah, Bogart. It's the most one of the most tragic tales, even more tragic than Radigan's tale. It is the saddest thing. I mean, when it comes to tragic characters, Theon Greyjoy is probably the number one, and then Bogart's number two. Can you kill Dung Eater? Oh my god! I see this is something new. 2,400 hours into the game, I didn't know. I totally never realized you could kill. Dang. You could save him. You could save him and kill Dung Eater first. Dang. I just learned something new. 2,400 hours in. I mean, if you're gonna die, you might as well eat shrimp, crab. You know what I'm saying? Die of iodine poisoning. So many shrimp. I'm gonna go save him right now. I can save him 3 minutes. Let's see. Where is it? Where is Dung Eater? Oh, I gotta remember which way. Dang. He's in the sewers. Where's oh my god. Oh man, where is Oh no. Are you serious? Oh no. Oh no. He's dead. How do I, man, I'm having a brain fart. How do I get to doing it? It's somewhere. He's in the city. He's in the city. Where, which way do I go? I need to reset my game. I'm tired of the Erdtree being on fire. No. Wait, this way. Is it down here? It's down here, right? Yeah, I think it is. No, it's down. It's not down here. It is down here. It's in the sewers. Yeah, underground roadside. That's where I want to go. I think. I don't know. Let's see. I got 6 seconds. Even if I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna save him. Maximum effort. Oh, never mind. Oh God. No. Bogart, forgive me. He's dead. Those damn finger creepers. All right. So let me, okay. So let me go check at the shack to see if he's there. I've just, I haven't done anything on this character on this playthrough. So he might still be there. He might still be safe. Where's the shack? There's the shack. Okay. He is very loathsome, Javier. Very. We can save one person in this world. It'll be him. Okay, I won't buy anything if he's there. I'm center. Okay, we're going for number 2. Oh, I see a fire. I see a fire and a grace. All right, he's there. We won't even get the grace. We'll let him live his life. You know, once I wrote this story once where my main character found the romantic interest of the entire saga, and she had already had a family and stuff. So this is going to be kind of like this, minus the romantic interest. We're going to leave him there to live his life in peace. Because if we enter his life, it'll just be trouble. Unless we bless him with Michaela's light. His power up. So it'll be quick for him. No, I'm playing. All right, let's get out of here so he can live in peace. No, I don't even want the grace. I don't want him to know that I exist, just to let him live in peace. It's like when you find your long lost brother, right? And you're a drug addict, and you know you got track marks all up and down your veins of your arms, and you're like missing teeth, and you know you got HIV from doing drugs, and you know gas station bathroom stalls, and you see your long lost brother, and you're like, I'm not gonna go talk to him. I'll let him live in peace because he's got his whole family and, you know, a good job, working a corporate job. You know, he's driving that Range Rover. You just let him go. I'm going to kill that dung eater. I'm going to kill him. I took my rage out on this guy. The Elven fairy reference? I don't know about that. But I do know about this. No, I don't. I don't know who this character is. This person has a hidden face, by the way. Again, always taking out my rage on that poor clean rot knight. I wonder if that what is that stained glass? That stained glass. I wonder if that represent like the perfect bud of the rot. You know. If it's supposed to look beautiful like that before. Oh, do you want to see something I noticed the other night right after I ended the stream? These are upside down. The little angel kids, the skulls. Is that Melania and Mikla? Oh, look right there underneath. That's like some type of dragon creature with a human head. Is that supposed to represent Godwin too? Jackal, that's a good idea. Always choosing violence. Yes, Calistro, I always am. That looks like a death bird. I mean, it's got a humanoid face. Okay. Death birds do have like that top portion of a baby, not a baby human, but a baby bird. I don't know. Okay, so if this okay, let's go with that, Jackal. If those were depictions of Deathbird, right? Okay, Calistro, you two, you're on that boat too. If those were depictions of Deathbirds, does that mean that dang it. Does that mean this place was built before Mikla took it over? That Mikla inherited it or took it over or found it? And then planted and started watering it with his blood? An omen? Cherubs? Oh, look at that. Gotta be careful. It does. It does. It does look like the Helfen. Oh, look. Oh. Hey, there's that guy. There's that guy, y'all. Right there. Him. All right. Screenshot. That guy. Okay, y'all ready for this? Look at that. Look at that guy. He's got the staff. Okay. He's got the staff. Where's the avenue balcony? Okay. I've never noticed that guy until now, but I have a screenshot of this. Remember a couple months ago or a few weeks ago, I took a picture of this guy. He's the same guy. Must be on this one. No, that's a praying guy. Dang. All right, so wait, but is he represented also in Bellerat? I know that's a connection. I know it's got to be a connection. If we see a guy with a staff up here, we know it's a connection. We know it's a connection. That would mean, oh man. Come on, somebody with a staff. Somebody with a staff. We got a guy with a wand. But could he have upgraded to a staff? That one statue in Fair Missoula? Where is that statue? Tell me real quick. I'm gonna keep looking while I wait. Come on, guy with a staff. Guy with a staff. Guy with a staff. He's stepping on something. Staff. He's got to go pee. Let's see. Staff. Dang. Oh, the one with the king. The king guy. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right. I know where to look for that. Oh, there was somebody in my comments too. There's, do you know how Scummage did the Rainbow of Lindell? Right here, these stones are also rainbowed, by the way. I looked at that. But we'll look at them today. Now, there it is. Staff guy. Staff guy, right there. Could is that the same staff guy? Okay, screenshot. Hold on, let me look at my screenshots real quick. All right. Staff guy, open up. Zoom in. No, dang. Close to it. Oop. If it is, okay, let's say that it is. The one that we see at the, hold on, I'll just post this on the Discord. When I say this, I don't sound too off the wall. I'll put it in general Elden Ring. All right, so if it is the same guy, then the one that we find at the holly tree is older because it's more worn down, or since Farum Azula is out in the magical clouds mist, it hasn't been subject to weather erosion. Interesting. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, anyways. Oh, let's see. Let me read these final comments, and then we'll call it a night. And let's see. Slope, I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings, but that is an interesting tidbit that you posted there. If you want to, like, I don't understand the connection, but if you're on the Discord, if you let me know, make that clearer, I'll love to read it. Yeah, they might be different figures, Jackal. All right, so okay, since already here, all right, let me show you the rainbow stones again. Let me pull out. I think it was this one. And I looked all over, and this was the only place that I could find them. All right, so you see the, oh, over here you see it better. That they were once, just like Scumage said that the Lindell was. You see the red one, the gold one, yellow. But I may be looking into it too hard, and it just might be what FromSoft decided to color this. But if it is in fact a connection to Lindell, that would also lean into my theory that that Farum Azula and Lindell were contemporaries. One thing I also noticed too, if you look at the pattern on the, what are these called? On these pillars? On this side, there's one of them there inverted. Yeah, this side. On this side they're inverted, and you can still see some of the color still on the bricks. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying now. The Kingdom of Rainbows. Yes, sir. Definitely. Definitely. See, now it washes out. This is why you got to use the black light. All right, let's travel through time. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, James, that is completely my theory, man. Lindell was around before America took over. I mean, you can see the progression of the city on the map itself. And if you stand over here, you can see the growth of the city too. You can see different architecture, different roofs, different stone colors, just everything. It's crazy, and that's a what's the word? It's a it's a good thing that points towards what am I trying to say? It's a marvelous thing that FromSoft took the care to incorporate all these things, right? Because you have that color stone, you have the stone of the weathered stone of the fortified castle here or whatever it's called, and then you have Lindell proper there, and then you have like you have the upper city, the upper echelon here, where all the rich people were probably living, or people with grace, you could say. And then you have the old town and the slums that were destroyed, you know, over there. And then the older parts of the city, you know, and you can see it in on the map too. You got your slums over here, and then you got your Beverly Hills over here. And then you got something probably older that was here that they decided, you know, oh, invasion, let's drop it so the invaders can't get to us, so they can only have one way in. Boom. And they killed all those people. It's kind of, think about like Final Fantasy 7 when they drop Sector 7, Sector 9 or whatever. They drop it. That's what they did. Because, you know, you don't have two highways conjoin to enter the city into a lake. Doesn't make any sense, right? So it must, I think it must have been Morgoth that decided to do that when Lindell was under attack. And it could have been made by Nox. Blah. Anyways, I don't want to. It's already 20 after. Okay, we'll continue the discussion tomorrow. I don't get the holidays off, so I work, so I'll be here tomorrow. Noclateo? No, I don't believe so. I would disagree with that. I mean, it would be nice, but no, I don't think so. Lindell does not equal Noclateo in my opinion. No. Anyways, y'all have a great night. Y'all be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.